Life throws tests at all of us, whether we're ready or not. These tests aren't just about what's happening around us, but what's going on inside us. Imagine facing a moment where everything you've built or dreamed about is on the line. How would you respond? Will you crumble under the pressure or rise to meet the challenge head-on? This journey isn't about survival alone, it's about emerging stronger, ready to take on whatever comes next. So, are you ready to face the final challenge? Everyone talks about facing challenges, but the real battle happens within. It's easy to get caught up in external obstacles, deadlines, financial struggles, tough relationships, but the ultimate challenge is mastering the doubts, fears, and anxieties that live in our minds. It's this internal battle that defines whether we give in or stand firm. Think back to a moment when everything seemed to be crumbling around you. Maybe it was losing a job you loved, getting blindsided by a betrayal, or dealing with an unexpected setback that left you feeling powerless. The common thread in all these situations? The true battle lies not in changing the external circumstances, but in transforming your mindset and reaction. It's been shown that people who thrive in the face of adversity don't necessarily have fewer problems than others, they've just developed the mental strength to confront them. Resilience isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending challenges don't exist. It's about acknowledging them, learning from them, and adapting. This is why resilience is often the deciding factor between those who crumble under pressure and those who rise above. Challenges are inevitable, but growth is a choice. When the storm comes, do you bend and break, or do you stand tall and weather it? Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's built over time, much like strengthening a muscle. Let's take a look at someone who faced insurmountable odds and still rose above it. Whether it's an athlete who returned from a career-threatening injury or an entrepreneur who lost everything only to rebuild, the stories of people bouncing back are endless. But what's the common thread? It's not just raw determination, it's how they view failure. A growth mindset is a critical component here. This mindset tells us that failure isn't a dead end, it's a stepping stone. It's the belief that every challenge, every setback, pushes us towards something greater if we let it. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" those with a growth mindset flip the script and ask, "What can I learn from this?" But resilience isn't just about mindset. It's about consistent action, no matter how small. When life seems overwhelming, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is take that next tiny step. Maybe it's reaching out for support, taking a breather to regroup, or simply deciding not to quit. Resilience is a combination of these small decisions that build up over time, turning what feels impossible into achievable. Building resilience involves seeing failure as a learning opportunity and embracing discomfort. This growth mindset is what allows people to turn setbacks into stepping stones. When adversity strikes, do you view it as a wall or as a challenge to overcome? Those who see it as an opportunity for growth develop a mindset that equips them to tackle life's hardest moments head-on. So, how do you build that kind of mental strength that keeps you steady when the world feels like it's falling apart? Here are some practical strategies that genuinely work. It all starts in your mind. Catch those negative, self-defeating thoughts that creep in when times get tough. It's easy to spiral into thoughts like, "I can't do this," or "I'm just not capable." But resilience begins with reframing those thoughts into something constructive. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," say, "This is tough, but I'm tougher." Repeated enough times, this shift changes how you approach challenges. The small, everyday choices often lay the foundation for resilience. Getting consistent sleep, exercising regularly, and taking moments for mindfulness might seem basic, but they fortify your mental and emotional reserves. These habits might feel insignificant in the moment, but they pay dividends when life throws unexpected challenges your way. It's often during the toughest times that simple routines, like taking a daily walk or maintaining a consistent bedtime, help keep you grounded. Humans are social beings. Research shows that those who maintain strong social connections, whether it's family, friends, or community groups, are better at handling stress and bouncing back. When things get rough, having a support system to lean on can be the difference between breaking and standing tall. Don't go through challenges alone. Reach out and surround yourself with people who uplift you. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Regularly challenging yourself, whether by taking on new projects, learning unfamiliar skills, or confronting fears, builds resilience. The more you willingly face discomfort on your terms, the better equipped you'll be to handle unexpected hardships. Start small. Pick something you've been avoiding because it seems uncomfortable or difficult. Confront it. Each victory, no matter how small, adds up. Resilience is easier when you're working towards something that truly matters. When you set goals that align with your core values, it becomes easier to push through obstacles because the stakes are higher. Every setback isn't just a failure, it's part of the journey towards something important. Find what drives you and let that purpose fuel your resilience. The key to building resilience is consistency. Developing daily habits that keep your mind and body healthy strengthens your foundation. You don't need to make huge changes overnight. Start small. What's one thing you can do today to start building mental toughness? Maybe it's deciding to stick to a routine, choosing to connect with someone who inspires you, or pushing through something difficult without giving up. It's those small daily actions that prepare you for life's bigger battles. Now let's bring it all together. When life's challenges hit, and they inevitably will, the difference between those who break and those who break through lies in preparation. Picture yourself at a crossroads. One path leads to giving up, the other to growth. What you choose in that moment defines your future. In resilience studies, a common trait among those who thrive is their ability to see challenges as temporary, not permanent. They understand that setbacks are just chapters in their stories, not the whole book. This perspective allows them to endure with patience, holding on until better days come. The ultimate test isn't about escaping hardship, it's about using it as a stepping stone. The storms in life aren't something to be feared, they're what shape you into who you're meant to be. So when your own final challenge comes, will you be ready? Will you crumble under the weight or rise to meet it, prepared to turn it into your defining moment? Think about the people who inspire you. What makes them stand out? It's not that they've had easy lives, it's that they've faced hard times and found a way through. They took what life threw at them and turned it into something powerful. This is your chance to do the same. Life's greatest tests aren't just meant to be survived, they're meant to be conquered. Will you step up when your moment arrives? The ultimate test isn't just about surviving the storm, it's about thriving because of it. Your resilience, grit, and mindset determine whether you rise above or get swept away. The question is, what can you do today to strengthen yourself for that inevitable challenge? Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you stay resilient? If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Press the bell icon so you never miss more content designed to help you conquer life's toughest battles. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming stronger. Your next step could be the one that changes everything. Keep moving forward.